Oh, really? You're going to error me right now? That's rude. Okay, hold on. Sent me an error. How rude. We'll have to try again. Anyways, super great to see all of you. Today, we are going to go over more in depth the research notes. Today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All we are doing in reading class, let me repeat that. Why is it? Okay, you know what? That's fine. I'll just use this one and I'll delete what I write. All we are doing in reading class today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is doing our research notes. That is it. We have no test this week in reading. We have no story this week in reading. No vocab this week. Nothing. We are strictly doing this right here. So today I'm going to show you. We're going to go over what you need real quick. Then we're going to go through these websites that we have already linked for you because Mrs. Kneifel and Mrs. Jones and Mrs. Siddick, we're fly. And we already gave you websites to use, okay? You don't even need to find your own website. We gave you the websites, and I'm going to show you how we're going to cite things and stuff like that. This is being recorded, so those of you in here and those of you at home, if you forgot how to do something, what can you do? Watch the recording, okay? So this is super important. I'm going to go through it, and then I will take questions at the end, okay? So don't ask me a question as soon as I start because then it'll just take forever. So this research notes is due on Monday, April 19th. So if you don't finish it this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you will have to finish it over the weekend. You will be getting a completion grade for getting these notes done on time. So remember how Mrs. Siddick said there's 2 parts or 3 parts of this project? There's the poster and there's the slideshow. None of you will be working on the slideshow or poster until I, Mrs. Kneifel, me, myself, and I give you legitimate permission and say, Blake, you may now move on. I have a giant list of every single one of you with your state name and you that I will write done once I have personally checked off your notes and I give you a grade for it, okay? So you will get 1 grade in reading for this project. All the other grades go in social studies, okay? And there is no reason you guys should not get these done this week or by Monday because I'm giving you all of reading. And we also have no spelling or grammar this week. So that's probably also extra time you can do it there. So your research notes will look just like this, okay? So this is what when you open it, it'll look like this. Obviously, the first thing you're going to do is type your name. Also, last thing, real quick, by the way, Abriella, your hair looks amazing. Anyways, total side note, those of you in class, when you're done with your notes, you're not going to share them with me. You will physically bring them to me. If you're a virtual student, obviously you will have to share your notes, okay? But those of you in class, I want to see them in my hand. Virtual students, you share them with me. Otherwise, I'll have 60, of them, and that'll be too much to go through. It's just easier for the in-person students if I do them in person. So obviously the first thing you're going to do is put your name. Due date, obviously, Monday, April 19th, 2001. And then remember, information is copy and pasted from another source. This will be considered plagiarism, and you will receive a 0. Okay, this is a great moment for you to split your screen once you're on the website so you can type in what you see. You're not just copy and pasting. So obviously, state name, some of these things you might already know. Indiana, state nickname. Crossroads of America. I know those. I don't even have to look them up. Okay? That might be 1 word. Is that 1 word? Okay. State bird. Cardinal. Okay? So look, you can just type those things in. That's not plagiarism. You can just type in the things you know. But obviously, some of you guys probably have never even thought about your state first, the other day. So we have 4 websites for you right here. Am I sharing my screen with you, those of you at home? Mrs. Kneifel is a terrible person. Sorry, those of you at home. I'm on something and I neglected to share it with you. Sorry, time out. All right, those of you at home, you missed nothing besides I was just saying this is what your research notes are going to look like. And I typed in the few things Mrs. Kneifel knows about Indiana. I probably know more, but we don't have time for that. So anyways, those things, easy to type in. They're just words, but, right there. So maybe we should go through what your things are, your research notes. So state name, state nickname, state bird, state tree, state flower, state capital. 3 to 5 major cities. 3's fine, but I'm telling you, 5's better. Okay. You could say or you could say if you had Indianapolis, or Indiana, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Michigan City, Valparaiso, Lafayette. Okay, that's 5 major cities. All right. Physical features, at least 3: mountains, lakes, rivers. You could say Lake Michigan. You could say Lake Wawasee. You could say what else is it? You could say Indiana National Dunes. Okay, that would be 3 things for Indiana. And it's broken down into poster requirements and slideshow requirements just to help you out. But obviously, state name of state, you just have to type it again. You would type Indiana again. Is that hard? No. Origin of name, that's how the name originated, just like, land of the Indians. State motto, state song, total population, 2010 or later. So if you find that population is how many people live in a state, if you find a population from 2008, is that going to count? No. 2010 or later. Rank in terms of population. This will be a number. So you could be the 52nd state in terms of population. That means by how many people live there. So if you have the most, so I'm pretty sure California has, I think California has the highest population. So California, you put first. If you have California, I'm not 100% sure on that. I just think that's what that is. Anyways, date of statehood. That means the day you became a state. And you should be able to find the exact date, like December 14th to 1892. Date of statehood, when you became a state. Order of statehood. That means, were you the first state? Were you the 50th state? Okay? That's what that means. And by the way, if you forget these, I'm here. I have done this before. I can help you if you forget any of these things. Remember, the next 5 days, this is all we're working on. So if you have any questions, you have to ask me. Explorer name, that means who found your state. Date of exploration. Reason for exploration, like why did, was it because it was part of the Louisiana Purchase and that's why it was explored? Were you one of the founding states, etc.? Any historical events. Historical events literally means something that happened in the past, and it should be something important. Like maybe when your Capitol building was built, or maybe there was a major war that happened in your state somewhere. That would be a historical event. You would put the date, 1846, and then description of event. And this is one of those major things where it's in your own words. Mrs. Kneifel, myself, hold on, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Siddick, we will know if you copied and pasted it, okay? And like I said, it is totally easy to split your screen and type things in your own words, okay? So description of the event, you would say, on the 14th of December in 1846, there was a major battle, period, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, 3 historical events. Geographic region. Are you part of the Northwest? Are you part of the Southwest? Are you part of the North? Are you part of the South? That's easy. That's one word. Bordering states or countries. That should be easy. You'll pull up a map and any state hitting your state, you'll write down. Not hard. Obviously, if you're Texas, you would also have Mexico. If you're any of the northern states, you would have maybe Canada. Okay, so that's easy. Some of you guys will have lots of states surrounding you. Some of you guys, if you're California, you'll have 3. But, if you're dead center, you might have 6 or 5 touching you. So that depends on that. Area and square miles. That'll be a number. Okay, you'll write, 1,000 square miles, okay? I can help you write that if you need to. Ranks in terms of area. This is another thing where you're writing first, second, third, fourth. The biggest state, I believe, is Texas. So Texas, you'll be first. The smallest state is Rhode Island. So if you have Rhode Island, you put 50th. If you have Texas, put first. Average summer temperature. Okay. Average summer temperature. It may not say the word summer in the websites. It might say June or July, May. Those would be the summer months. Put down the average. Winter, it may not say winter, but if it says January, December months, that would be the average. And that would be in degrees Fahrenheit. So if your average is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, I do not know how to spell Fahrenheit, but that's the time when you use spell check. It'd be degrees Fahrenheit. Yearly precipitation, rain or snow, that will probably be in inches or in centimeters, whichever one you find. Isaac, you are not starting a Google slide until I personally tell you you can. You have this Google Doc. You will be doing it all on this Google Doc until I personally say you may go to a Google slide. I better not see a single one of you with a Google slide open until I personally say you can open a Google slide. Okay? Okay. Yearly precipitation, that'll be like, snow in inches, okay? There's an average. An average is, it'll be 10 years added up and divided by the number 10. We know how to find the average. You don't have to find the average, there'll already be an average. Types of severe weather. Indiana. If you had Indiana, are you going to have hurricanes? No, there's no ocean by us. But if you were in Indiana, we do have tornadoes. We have flooding. We have thunderstorms. We have blizzards, things like that. So depending on your state, depends on your severe weather. I'm not talking about rain. Don't put rain. Every state has rain. Okay. So we're talking about severe. Okay. And then tourism. Places to visit / things to see / site things to do. So this, you could make a bulleted list. There's not a specific number you have, but I'm telling you, one's not enough. There are things to do in every state. If you had Indiana, you could say visit the Capitol building. You could say visit the Indiana Dunes. You could say visit the Fort Wayne Zoo. That's a pretty big zoo. You could visit Santa Claus, Indiana. People go there. It's like Christmassy. Shipshewana. There's a lot of Amish culture there. So tourism is places to visit, sites to see, things to do. If your state has an amusement park, maybe you should put that. If your state has an aquarium, put that. Things that you would want to go see. Okay? Is that Olivia? National parks. That's a big one. And this would just be a bulleted list. So a bullet, you could put, where's the bullet? Right here. I would put Indiana National Dunes. Okay, I could put Indianapolis, the capital. Okay, so whatever. You just put a bulleted list, okay? And then next. This one, for some reason, tricks people up. Not sure why, but it's the economy. At least 2 economic sources from the list. So these are just things that you have in the area. So if we were doing Indiana, we have a lot of fields. So some of our chief crops would be like corn and soybeans. You could put that down. You have to have at least 2. So you don't have to fill in all 5 of these because some states won't have all 5 of these. If you can find more than 2, totally fine. But you would put what your state has. Livestock means animals. Are there, giant cow farms in your state? Are there giant chicken farms? There's a lot of agriculture in Indiana, so this would be easier to fill out. Some states this will be harder. I will help you. Mia. Can you say that again? You would just tell me what type of livestock. Do you have cows? Do you have chickens? Do you have whatever? Timber or lumber. What type of trees? Is it redwood trees? Is it pine trees? What are they doing there? Manufacturing. If you have Michigan, okay, they have the Ford Motor Company in Michigan. So that's a big manufactured thing in your state. Some states have things that are super specific to them where they're manufactured. Like Florida, they do a lot of like orange juice, things like that, citrus things. So you could maybe put that if you find some information on that. Then mining, is there coal mining in your state? Is there, I don't know what other type of mining things there are at the moment, but is there that? Olivia? Yeah, some states it will be easier than others. And guess what? That's why we have 5 days to do this, because I'm here to help you. If you can't find something, I can help. Okay, we got to keep going because we still have so much to do. Shh, don't care. Current governor. Okay, that's a name. Current senators, 2 names. And by the way, names are capital. Okay? First and second, or first and last, capital. If they have a middle initial, put that, also capital. Yes. You.
For the presentation of your guys' slide, there was like D and R for them.
That's because they're a doctor. Some people have a doctorate degree without being a medical professional. They have like a doctorate in history or something. So that could be it would be Dr. Abigail Kneifel. Okay, that's how you would write that. Okay, DR means doctor. Connor, question? Can someone please answer that question for him? Is anyone working on a slide? No! We're doing this for the next 5 days. As soon as I get through all this, you're going to get started. Once you I've already answered that. Once you finish, I will check you off. I will give you a grade, and then you can continue on. But until then, you're working on this. Okay. Current U.S. representatives. Every state has at least one representative. If you have a really big state like California, I think they have like 56 or something. So obviously you don't want to list 56. That would take forever. But you are free to list more than one. Famous person. There's a famous person from every state. Okay. You have to say their name, date of birth, death date. Is everyone going to have a death date? No, some people might still be alive, okay? If you were doing Indiana, name Orville Redenbacher. He's like the popcorn guy. I'd write his birthday. I'd write his death date. What was his accomplishments? He, made a giant popcorn factory, which is sold all over the country, yada, yada, yada. That's another thing in your own words that my accomplishments will probably be an actual sentence, okay? Because that's something you would say in a sentence. So 2 famous people, yes. I would leave it blank, or you could put none. You could put a dash. You could put currently alive. I would put still alive. That's what I would put, okay? Because they haven't died, so can you put a death date if they haven't died? No. And we all know what a birth date is. Okay, so here's the hard part, okay? We're getting to the hard part now. Before I continue, does anyone have any questions about any of these? Like what you're finding? If you forget what what is the date of statehood is, just ask me later, okay? I'll help you. So here are 4 websites. Let's go click on these websites real quick. And then we'll go through them quickly. Not really go through them all the way. We'll look at them quickly, and then we will, we just got so much to do. Share this tab instead. So this is 50 states, and that's sharing. And look, you click on your state, Michigan. And you know what? It's going to, look, there's wait. Okay. I don't want to open this. Hold on. Sorry. It's an ad. Sorry. Look, area, land, water, Great Lakes, blah, blah, blah. Look at all these facts. Okay, so this is just one website gives you all these facts, okay? So there's one website you're free to use. Here's another website. Kids National Geographic, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I need to share this one. Yes, Jessica.
Yeah, it's not sharing anymore, like screen sharing.
I know. I just exited. I'm opening up the second one.
Okay.
I know, Isaac. I'm going to more than one website. So here is National Geographic's Kids. And by the way, these websites are the websites we want you to use because we know that they're actual go-to websites. They're not Wikipedia, okay? So here's Alabama, yada, yada, yada. You can find out, look, wildlife, fun stuff. Okay, look, fun stuff. Guess what? That's important. That might be under tourists and things like that. So, yeah, you could use this lovely website and somehow you find, U.S. states, and you would pick what state you are, okay? So they have every single state. Now let's go to another one. Factmaster. Hey, guys. Shh. Look, Monster. Guess what? North Carolina, you're going to click on your state and look how much information they give you. We're giving you all of these things. So these are famous and native residents. Look at, so this one, Fact Monster, might be a good one to find your famous people because right here, they gave us a list of 20 for this one state. So this one might be a good one for famous people. And then the last website we have is Teachers First. And it is very similar to the Fact Monster. You click it and it's going to give you quick facts, geography, early inhabitants, history, economy. Economy would be a place where you might find like the mining, the agriculture, things like that, bird and flower, sights to see, okay? All that stuff. So those are all of your different websites that we want you to use. And you should be, I'm telling you right now, you should be able to find every single bit of information on those 4 websites, okay? I'm letting you know right now. You don't need to go to another website because those are those 4. If you 100% cannot find something, come ask me. Guess what? I can probably help you. Because I understand you guys probably don't go through websites necessarily to look for information, so it might be a little bit hard. But this part right here is the most important part. So everyone focus, okay? What you have to do is you're going to decide which one of these websites to use. You are free to use all 4. You're free to use 1. You're free to use 3. I don't care. But we are going to cite our sources. So that means I'm going to click on the 50 states one, okay? I'm going to click on it right here. I'm going to share this tab. This is going to be confusing for those of you at home, so I have to go back and forth. Okay? And I'm going to copy paste this URL. Control C, okay? That's the URL, the thing up there. 50 state. Oh, wait. I want the whole thing. Control C. That is the URL. Does everyone hear that? URL. That's the website name. And I just copied and pasted that. Now I'm going to share this tab instead. And you're like, okay, Ms. Kneifel, what does that mean? So you got some information off 50 states, okay? You did. Awesome. You got the state name off there. I don't care. You're going to go all the way down to the bottom. And there's this thing called www.citationmonster.net. You're going to click that. Okay? This is a great thing. Okay? This is how you create a citation. A citation is how you give credit to websites or books that you use. I'm pretty sure we're only really going to be using websites, so that's helpful. Create a citation is where you're going to go once you go to Citation Monster. You're creating a citation for a website because it's on the thing. So you're going to click website. And then you're going to website, Control V, and look, there's our lovely thing. And this awesome thing gives us the citation. When I was a kid, I had to physically type in all of this, and it was really hard to do, okay? But now they have this awesome website that does it for you, and I'm so jealous. So then you're going to cite this, blah, 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 blah. You're just going to, it already has all the information for you, so you're just going to press continue. Then you're just going to press create citation. Then here it is. You are going to copy in-text cite. Oh, wait, I don't want in-text. I just want copy citation, okay? That's it. Copy citation. Then you would go back to your thing, and under sources used, you're going to press right there, and there's your beautiful citation. Fun fact, citations are put alphabetically. That's just fun fact. I can also help you with that when you show me your thing. But if you use all 4 websites, that means you're going to have 4 citations here. If you use one website, you're only going to have this one right here. Yes, Mia. Okay, so a citation is used when you get information from something. You're giving the website credit saying, I got my information from here, okay? So that's what you're doing. We'll do another one together. So that is what you're doing. You are getting information from a website, and you have to give them credit. So everyone, watch Mrs. Kneifel. So I am on my thing. I want to do Alabama. Okay, no, I don't want to do. Let's do Fact Monster, okay? So I'm going to go to Fact Monster. And I just learned about Wisconsin from Fact Monster. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to use this information right here. If I want to use that information, I need to give the website credit. So in order to do that, I'm going to go up to the top and copy paste the URL. Does everyone know what the URL is? Well, I just showed you what the URL is, so now you should know. The URL is like what you type in to go. If you went to go to the Westville website, you would say www.westville.k12.in.us. That's the name of the website. Okay, well, this is the name of the Fact Monster website, so you would Control C it. And then you would go back to this lovely page right here, and you're going to go down to the bottom where we give you citationmachine.net. You would click that, okay? And create a citation. You're citing a website. You don't need book, you don't need journal, you're citing a website. You literally Control C. What you just copied and pasted, you put it in there. And then, it's right there. FactMonster/US/state/Wisconsin. I clicked on Wisconsin, so that's the one it's specifically citing for us. You're going to press cite. It already has all the information here, so you literally press continue. Blah, 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 blah. You don't need, like, this stuff's already in. You don't need to do anything. You just press complete citation. Okay, view sponsored message. Sorry. Yes, no. Sorry, it's making me answer these things. If you can hear my voice, put your hands on top of your head. If I make you do something silly like that to get the citation, guess what? Press the buttons. It's not going to hurt you. And then, hey, here's my first one, and here's my second one. And if I put my cursor over it, it literally says copy citation. You're going to click it. That's it. You clicked it. You copied it. You go back to your paper. You press Control V, and there it stinking is, okay? And now you have given credit to your website. Mia. No, I just copied this website right here. And so that's done. Any information I get from this website has already been given credit by that site. So the most you're going to have is 4 citations because we give you 4 websites, okay? So you only have to cite it one time, and that'll just be at the bottom. And then on the last slide of your slideshow, there'll be a thing that says like sources, and you'll just copy and paste these from here to your slideshow, okay? So that's it. So you will only have at most 4 sites, okay? So if you choose to use a website, you're going to scroll down, go to Citation Machine, you're going to put in the URL, you're going to press, then you're going to copy it, and you're going to put it right in here. If you need help as you do that, I will totally help you. I understand it's a little bit confusing, but remember, this is already, or not already, but this is going to be pasted. This is going to be posted on your Google Classroom for you to review. Literally, Citation Machine, literally, it tells you what to do. Just click the buttons, and it'll do it for you. So I'm telling you, you guys are so lucky that you have this because back in the day, you had to do it yourself, and it was really hard. We're not ripping off the website. By creating a citation is the exact opposite of ripping off the website. That is how you give it credit, okay? So that was the hard part that you needed to learn. At most, you will have 4 sites because there are 4 websites here. Like I said, and as you're typing in, you don't have to tell me what website it's from. You don't have to do that. You just, if you got the state flower from 50states.com, cool. You don't have to tell me that because you set it down there. Okay? What questions are we having right now? Remember, no slideshow, no poster until I personally tell you so. Connor, question. Hey, I have a lot to do. Let's go. Okay, probably the one that says National Geographic. Okay. Another question. Remember, in just a minute, I'm going to let you go. You have today. You have tomorrow. You have Wednesday. You have Thursday. You have Friday. And this is like Google Classroom. Does that mean you can work on it anytime you have extra time? Yes, you can work on it at home. If you are an in-class student, you will not share this with me. You will personally show me. If you're a virtual student, do not share it with me till you are done. Same for you guys. You may not start on a slideshow until I see your research notes. So you guys are free to get started. As you come across questions, come ask me. That is what I am here for. I would love to help you. So those of you guys at home, I'll see you later. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember, all the stuff you need is on Social Studies Google Classroom. I know you're in reading class, but it's on Social Studies. So go to Social Studies Google Classroom to find your research notes. Yes. Go. All right. I will see you guys later. Those of you that are at home, thank you for joining me. If you have questions, let me know. I'm here to help. Go to State Fair. Go to Research Notes right now. Put your name and start getting to work, okay? Bye, guys. I'm not kidding. As